Hello everyone, this is Boomer First Class here, back with another episode of Onimusha Warlords. So, last we left off, we progressed more into the actual castle, so we're going through the double red door now with the fire crystal sword, and see where it leads us. So, I think the last time we met... yes, it's this bit. This is the infamous bit that a lot of Onimusha players remember. We're going to have a bit of puzzles coming up right now, but he's the son of a farmer, I'm used to Yumemaru. I'll be honest with you, ladies and gentlemen, the story in Onimusha is... it's second fiddle to the gameplay and stuff. It's just a you know, the device in which you get sent to the places you need to go. It's all that's here it is for. It's not the most compelling story ever. It's not awful, it's serviceable. It's just there to be giving you some background and a locale to focus why you're here and why you're doing the battles you are. It's just there. But in this scenario, it's going to teach you a new mechanic, actually, which is partner control. Because Kaede is actually a playable character in this game for certain segments of the games, which aren't the most entertaining, I'll be honest, but they are still, it's a nice change of pace, but Kaede does have her own moveset. So, the first one for this, we are going to have to do some lever pulling, if Samonosuke will actually, register my input. So, we're just going to go through Kaede now, and obviously we have a trick box here. So that's going to let Samonosuke hold the lever open. Pull the next one to open this one. So when one of them lets go, the other obviously lets go with their one to move on to the next one. So if I recall, I think, yeah, we don't want that one. We don't want that one because we want the treasure box first. I think if you press the middle one, you get shot. So you don't want that. It's pretty good. So we get, in this, we get the holy armor. So we get Samonosuke a new armor set. Now, let's equip the holy armor. It can help to keep away thieves. So, I don't know what it does, to be honest, but it gives Samonosuke this gold-looking armor, which is pretty cool. I think it's supposed to stop you from having your souls absorbed by the blue balls as easily, which is nice. And you can actually fend them off, which is kind of useful when they're being a bit of a nuisance. But I think it provides a little bit of a defense buff as well, but I could be wrong about that. Did I press the wrong button? I must have done. Okay, there we go. Yes, I know a fence cuts off the way, Samonosuke. You don't need to tell me twice. If I do that, that's going to drop there, right? What am I missing here? I mean, Kaede can afford to take a shot. I'll just double check what this one does. Yeah, I'm going to say, I'm pretty sure that one shoots you, but, it's always not a check. Sorry, Kaede, I didn't mean to. It's this one. You see, that one opens that. And then Samonosuke... yeah, but so Samonosuke has to open that one. So I'm guessing I have to open that one. Yeah, so that keeps that one open. Okay. And then, obviously, Samonosuke pulls this one. I was concerned, because I thought that the one on the far left opened the treasure box door, but I'm guessing not. Yeah, now we just pull this one. And the door is open. That was a very poor run in that. I got a bit befuddled at the end with the treasure box, but yeah, smooth sailing for that one. After the fact, so this one, and we can use the fire sword to light the room up. What does that do? No idea, but it's kind of nice, I suppose. There is no time to lose. You're damn right, Kaede. So. Now we have the next bit. So, in this bit, we have to step on a tile. And if we step on a tile, we can carry on. But we also expose the floor. So we have to be very careful. Ah, see, I've goofed up a bit here, because now I have to... What's this one? And by the way, if you fail this puzzle, it is an instant game over, so do keep that in mind. We have to go for this one for Samonosuke. We do that one. I believe that's going to get her killed. We can't do that one. It's this one again, right? Yeah, I suppose it will have to be, yeah. Yeah, so if we do that one, we're fine. Ideally, we don't want to lose out on that one, so... Yeah, I think we're okay to pulse this one, right? Yeah, okay. Just a bit of foresight, just forward planning, just make sure you got the path right, and you should be fine with that one. This one isn't too big a deal. You just need to... Don't just gung-ho it, and you'll be fine. The next one, however... The next one is the big problem, and this one I might lose at, which I won't be happy if I do, because this is a bit of an annoying one. And this is the infamous water puzzle, which I've previously. Bit tricky of a puzzle. I think definitely quite a head thinker, and you have a time limit as well. So unlike the other two where you can just have all the time in the world to think, this one, you are on the clock. Thank you. I seem to be trapped. What gave it away? Oh. Oh. I already had a bath.
Samonosuke, wait there. I will help you.
Yeah, and if you, like I said, if you don't help Samonosuke in time, will be a game over, so make sure you do not fail. So, let's do our best here, because this is always a bit of a pain in the ass puzzle that I never like doing. Do this one over here. Right, okay, put that one over here. Move that one there, move that one there. Do that one. And there you go. That's it. Once you've got that once you have got that puzzle memorized, I never forget it. But it's so... The first time you do that, it is so annoying. Because I think it took me like 5 or 6 tries the first time to do it. And every time I failed it, you had to go through that puzzle, the first 2 puzzles again. So you had to get used to it quite quickly. But thankfully... I think my trauma of that puzzle has been deeply lodged into my brain, and I managed to pass it quite easily. Are you alright, Samonosuke? Well, I am not dead, so that's nice. Alright, anyway, back through the door. And Kaede is still going to be chilling with us, but we have done all the puzzles with it, so we have no more of those to do. So let's go over here. I thought there was a book or something here. Am I wrong? I could have sworn there was a book. Bear with me, ladies and gents, while I just do a little bit of a reconnaissance. Oh, maybe it's in the other room. Maybe I'll go back. I could have sworn there was a book. I could have sworn. Oh, is it in the water room, maybe? No, okay. I'm obviously misremembering, but I could have sworn there's a book around here somewhere, but I'm obviously misremembering, so let's just carry on to the next part of the puzzle. Just slash that just in case. Will you pull the tab on the wall? I wonder. Yeah, so this is the mechanism to remove all the traps, including the fence, so now Samonosuke can run back when he needs to. And we bring down the staircase.
We are safe now. I will go search for clues.
Fine.
She will search for clues. Back the way we came. Right, so now that Kaede is gone, back up the staircase we go. It could be up here, there's a book, actually. Okay, so... locked door. It looks like you need to fit something here. That's our next objective. We need to find 2 pieces to unlock the door, which, going down the ladder, will be our first step. You can reach a lower level with this ladder. Well, I'm fine with this level for now, thank you. That's a sussy corridor. Oh, so you might notice when I'm doing this and then doing the lock-on stance, this is actually a good trick to find if enemies are in the room with you, because if there are enemies in the room with you, Samonosuke will automatically turn to face the direction that enemy is in. So it's a great way to detect if enemies are in the room if you can't see them. Bit of a cheese trick, maybe? Perchance. Ah, we get a power jewel for our troubles as well, so we get a bit of extra vitality. It's always very, very nice in this sort of thing. So, with that, we're going to move around here, go around the corner. There is a shortcut here. This door is fastened with glass. Will you unlatch it? Yes, indeedy. A secret passage. Let's see what we can find here. Ah, there we go. I knew there was a book around. I knew there was a book around here somewhere. But it's actually not a translation book. It's actually a book for more lore. Right, crest piece. So that's the first crest piece. So easy clap. I thought there may have been a decode book here as well, but may have been mistaken. So let's go through this door here and see what's behind this door. I'm just going to hold the block button. Yeah, I thought so. You are safe now, citizen. And for our troubles... Arrows. So, fun fact, we can actually get through that door to come out, but we can't go back in. So, thankfully, we have the fire sword. We have the fire sword, so it's not an issue. We have fire sword level 2, which you have to be. You had to have it at level 2 to get through this portion anyway, so it's absolutely fine. It's just something you can go in and get early if you didn't have it at level 2 already. If you did earlier, you could go through here, but again, you'd be locked out from this portion here, which is the main thing. So, really no benefit to unlocking that room early early at all. So back in here. No enemies, that's fine. Turn around. So we want to go down because we got the first crescent peak. Ah, this room. Now, there's an interesting thing about this room in regards to the Xbox version of Genma Onimusha, where there's a significant change to this room. The Xbox version had a lot of changes and additional contents with the gameplay changes, but in this particular room, there would be an enemy, which I don't know if you remember the name of it, but it would be like a Hina doll, and I just call it the doll. But Genma Onimusha, that doll was essentially the equivalent of Nemesis for this game, and she was borderline unkillable unless you had a bunch of Oni magic, or you were very good at exploiting like the very minuscule like patterns in her attacks. So a very difficult enemy. And there wasn't really much point to killing her, besides bragging rights, I suppose. But this game did have its own version of Nemesis for the Genma Onimusha version, which I believe is a harder version of Genma. A harder version of Genma? A harder version of Onimusha Warlords. Which I don't know why they made the Xbox version, like, have that distinct difference. I don't know why they didn't have Warlords. I don't know if there's Warlords mode and Genma Onimusha mode, or if it's just one or the other. But there was a whole new sub-dungeon in Genma Onimusha, different enemy layout. You could do ultimate magic attacks from the get-go, and weapons and orbs which were combined into one item rather than just separate. Which was, I think, for the a benefit because you wouldn't have to level them separately. It would just take you long to level up specific weapons and stuff.
And since you have learned that our Lord Nobunaga will rule the world with the demons.
Wait, where did I learn that?
Should not bark up the wrong tree.
I am not barking up any tree, little man.
What you are doing will lead to innocent people being used as food for the demons.
I don't care.
The strong will prey upon the weak. Farmers obey samurai, and humans obey demons.
You arrogant fool!
Our dark ceremony will take place soon. Princess Yuki's skull will be filled with her own blood. And when our Lord Nobunaga drinks it, the victory of the Oda clan over the Saito clan will be guaranteed.
Obviously quite insane.
See you again.
And very, very morbid dialogue, yeah. Yuki's skull will be filled with her own blood and Nobunaga will drink from it. Yeah, not on our watch, buddy. We can't be having that. We happen to like Princess Yuki, I'm afraid. Had this been anyone else, we wouldn't have bothered. But Princess Yuki, we can't be having that. Ah, there's another book. The Seiryu. The clan of blank, subverted by blank, has granted a man their power, blah, blah, blah. So, yeah. More books and stuff. Ah! Forgot. So, fluorite. So, fluorite are these little rocks hidden in the game. They don't, like most items, flash in the game to tell you to pick them up. But fluorite are an exception because they unlock a special mode if you collect all of them. Oh, there's another book here as well. Okay. So, we don't really want to be... Oh, you little fuck. I knew as soon as that happened, I was like, I know there's going to be a guy here. Oh, that actually got me, ladies and gentlemen. I'll be honest, that was a good jump scare. That was... Oh, little fuck. I was like, as soon as I saw this, I was like, oh, there's going to be an enemy, yeah. Bloody ninjas. Anyway. Yes, oh, Yumemaru, I can hear you. Oh, hello, Mr. Ninja. Yeah, I'm not stupid. What happened? Nice. That's a lot of ninjas. So we kill all the ninjas, so I'm gonna go through here. But as you can see, we have a green crystal door, but we don't have a green related weapon skill. So our only option is to go through here. But fluorite, as we're saying, are basically for a limited side quest. I'm not going to bother picking them all up because there's no real need to, unless you want to do the sacred mode to unlock ultimate mode. But I've never unlocked ultimate mode, and I've no... Kind of ogres, that, blah, blah, blah. So we have the third Seiryu book. I think there's one more volume of that. But they give you two back-to-back, which is really peculiar. I will get... Medicine. Hint 2, you're in trouble. Well, there's the other Seiryu book. The clan of ogres that have been subverted by the demons has granted a man their power. This brave and strong man also holds a grudge against the demons. Ah, soul fountains. We can take some extra souls. So, very good. Now, if I recall, the next boss is coming up, and he's kind of a doozy. So, I'll see if I can fully Horizon. I don't believe we'll have enough. Yeah, right. We're a little off. Okay, so, Can I do this with Henri? I think we'll be fine. Yeah, we'll give him a shot. If we lose, we lose. You know, we'll just reset and go get some extra souls. But I like to usually lose Ryzen against this boss because he's a bit of a quick one, and having the extra speed can help with doing some damage. But we'll use Henri. We're fine. We'll just play it safe. Oh, hello, big guy. Oh. This is a peak. This is actually a really cool set piece. Yeah, you don't want to block his attacks. Ouch, that hurt. This is Marcel. This monster is called Marcellus, and he's quite tough. He's definitely one of the probably the hardest fight you'll have in the game so far, because his range is going to be. Yeah, that's a good time to always hit him now. Once you do enough damage to him, he'll break his shield, and he will be a lot worse. But yeah, that attack has a lot of coverage, so you want to be ready to. Ow, that was bad. Oh, we actually got him. Huh. Huh. Maybe it's later you can break a shield, but... Anyway, Marcellus goes down. We don't know his name yet, I'm just telling you right now for the sake of it. But yeah, Marcellus is a really fun boss fight, because it's one of those where you actually like, do some ducking and weaving. But with the tank controls, it's not the easiest thing in the world to duck and weave so easily, so... I'm quite pleased we got it first try, because he can be quite tricky. It's just, you know, he really does abuse your block with the shield push and stuff. But of course... Let's ignore the banter, because now we get to the Wind Orb, which, as its name states, is windy. And for our weapon this time, we get a double-bladed glaive, I think they're called, or Voluge, I think they're called Senpumaru. And Senpumaru, its main gimmick is quick, fast-striking combos. Now, I'll be honest with you, I don't like Senpumaru as much as I do the other two weapons because its damage is kind of limited, but the quickness of it can be really good against some particular enemies, like the ninjas, who are a bit faster, you know, a bit too quick for the Onimusha to always catch. So, with the Senpumaru in hand, we can now swap to it and unlock that door that we couldn't unlock before. So we safely rescue Yumemaru from the demons.
My sister, please save her.
Don't worry. You're safe now.
Please.
And yes, you have probably noticed, the gauntlet does blink. It is actually alive. Which is a really funny detail the first time I noticed it. It's like, that thing just blink at me. But in this scene especially, you can definitely tell the gauntlet is a sentient being and it has a mind of its own. It doesn't influence Samonosuke or anything, it is just alive.
And thus raised for an arranged marriage. She has had no freedom whatsoever. So when she meets someone else who's in need, she wants to help them. In this world, only the strong survive.
Yumemaru is weak,
Scared.
therefore he would perish.
Let me tell you about the ways of the world, Yumemaru.
The world?
4 years ago, my uncle Mitsuhide pressured me to leave and see the world. I have met people who speak and look different than us. I have experienced things that I never would have imagined. There are infinite things that we do not understand. There is beauty and freedom all around us. You owe it to yourself and everyone to see these things and then share them with the people of this country. You must help them to understand the absurdity of fighting over such small portions of land on this tiny island.
Help.
Who are you?
My name is Nui. I serve Princess Hatsu. Princess Yuki is underground. Oh.
First time hearing of these first time hearing of Princess Hatsu. But okay.
Kaede, we have little time. I have to find Princess Yuki. You watch over these two.
I will.
Okay, so now that they're taking care of the servant Nui, we're gonna go and I'm gonna show off Senpumaru for a bit. Actually, is it Senpumaru? Oh, it's Shippu. Shippu and Arashi. I might be getting my Onimushas mixed up here. It may be Senpumaru might be Jibei's version of the Wind Veluge. Oh, hello. That's new. Okay, we missed on the issue. So yeah, with the Wind Veluge, I see what I mean about missing out souls. So with the Wind Veluge, you do a lot less damage with each individual strike, but they come out faster. So it's like a trade-off for more power, for less power but more speed. So you can do like quick punishing strikes for your enemies, and obviously get back. So less of a window to be punished from enemies attacking you, and vice versa. Oh, hello. And as for the magic attack, it's, as you probably guessed it, a big wind tornado. Oh, hello. Yeah, I'm not using Senpumaru for you. Easy enough. Just patience with those enemies. Kill the annoying mosquito enemies out of the way first, and then you can deal with Big Man. Come on, then. And I'm probably gonna punt it. Wow, he missed. That's quite unfortunate for him. Oh, very nice, Samonosuke. Very nice. We do enjoy eating in. So, currently where I'm going is I'm actually backtracking up to that room that Yumemaru was in, just in case there was any items we missed. Because old game design goes that sometimes they like to make these little item rooms that you go in briefly and not be able to check. They sometimes need to say, oh, if you are smart enough to go back there, there'll be actually a good bit of, something nice for you. So I just want to go back and check, because I don't think I've ever actually done this in one game, and then we can find out together whether there actually is something useful up there, or if I'm successfully wasted your time. So I do apologise if that's the case, but you know what? Some mysteries we have to solve together. Okay, through here. There should be beasties around here, right? Yo, there's a big beastie. Oh, okay. This is the big yellow ogre. Now these are the legitimately like mini boss enemies, and that's probably why you can eat in that attack. I've done it before, but it's hard. Okay. Right. Well, enough of that then. Like, I'm not gonna waste my entire health bar trying to kill you. That's another reason I quite like the fire orbs magic though, because it also provides a knockdown for these enemies. And it's a sizable knockdown as well, because the uppercut, slash, and the stab wouldn't actually knock those down, but with the fire magic, you can hit them with one, and it'll knock them down. So I'm gonna go back to Arashi and Shippu actually for a bit, because we were supposed to be showing those off, and we come up against the big door, and I was like, nope, none of that. Yeah, I do think out of the three weapons, it's the hardest to use, because the damage, the speed it comes out with, and the damage it just does isn't really that sufficient in comparison. Not something worth worrying about. See, oh, game design, I knew it. Burst bullet, so might come in handy if we can find a gun. But apart from that, there isn't really much else to talk about of this room in general. But that might come in handy later. You never know. So let's just see if we got any more enemies to backtrack to. But I think for myself and the playthrough itself, I think that's a good time to call it a part. We've got through a lot more. We got through a lot, and defeating Marsalis first try and stuff, and dealing with the water puzzle first try. I'm going to consider that a success on this part. So, thank you for everyone for watching the third part of Onimusha Warlords Let's Play. I'm Boomer First Class, and I shall see you in the next one. Take care.